Thanks so much, Monica. Right now, kids at Collegiate School for Medicine and Bioscience are getting ready to return to the classroom for the first time in over a month after October's deadly school shooting. Alex Fees is joining us live in South St. Louis with what students and staff can expect today. Good morning, Alex.
Michelle, good morning. As you know, this is sort of a big step towards a return to normal for students and staff here, more than a month after the shooting at Central VPA. Now, while students at CVPA remain remote for now, this is the first day back after Thanksgiving break, the first day in person for students at Collegiate. Now, administrators say this decision is all about making students and staff as comfortable as possible. A teacher and a student were shot and killed at Central VPA on October 24th, and 7 other students were wounded. Police shot and killed the gunman. The 2 schools share a campus. Superintendent Dr. Kelvin Adams says he believes Collegiate's side of the building suffered less damage and students are ready to return. Adams has been quoted as saying, "We don't take this decision lightly." A survey was conducted among parents and students, and one thing is clear, most are ready to be back in class. Now, joining us live this morning is George Sells. He is the communications director at St. Louis Public Schools. George, good to see you, sir. Yeah. This has been a very deliberate process as far as allowing students to return to school, I'm guessing.
Absolutely, absolutely. You kind of laid it out there. We had really 2 questions that we had to ask. We had to ask parents, when are you and your students ready? The same question to our staff. And then we also had to ask ourselves, when can we have the building ready? Now, as you pointed out there, we have 2 schools that share this building, of course, CVPA and Collegiate. The Collegiate side of the building suffered less physical damage, so the repairs, we were able to get that done a little bit more quickly. We had hoped to actually have them back in the building at their request before Thanksgiving break. We weren't able to get everything done. Now we do have everything done, and so we'll be able to resume today and get them back in the building. But the bigger question, of course, was the students. And you talked about the survey that we sent home to parents. We took that very seriously. With both schools, we've surveyed the parents and really tried to get a feel of just where everybody is emotionally, mentally. You know, you want to be able to feel comfortable and to feel safe walking into school. And we asked our parents these questions, and the Collegiate parents and their kids said they're ready to be here today.
And George, those CVPA students and staff tentatively scheduled for next semester, is that right?
That's correct. We're going to stay virtual for the remainder of the semester. More work needs to be done on that side of the building. And also the surveys came back a little bit differently with those families. The majority of them wanted a little more time. And so we're honoring that, of course, as well. And we're getting other things off-site going as far as places where they can rehearse, students who have dancing, acting, music, those sorts of things. So we're taking care of them as well, but we're staying virtual with them. Our hope is that we can get everything done and get them in there at the beginning of next semester. Of course, anybody who's ever had work done on a house or something like that knows that building stuff can take time and sometimes can take longer than you anticipate.
All right, George Sells, thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Now, coming up at 6:30, we'll tell you about a very popular school safety app that has its roots here in St. Louis. Live in South City, Alex Fees, 5 on your side.